Hey everyone, Doctor of Science stuff here. And Amanda Slack asked another question. Like, we answered a question of hers 2 days ago, but there's no limit on the questions you can ask because I'm always very generous with my time. I put a lot of research into these, but I'll help you. She said, "Hey, Dr. Steve, do you know water?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she said, "What's up with that?" And I said, "Oh, let me tell you what water's all about." So, like, thousands of years ago, before the earth was even around, like, God was up in heaven, and he was losing his mind a little bit because, Santa Claus hadn't been invented yet. So all the elves are running around up there, and kind of randomly, Yogi Bear was in his house because there's no Yellowstone yet. But God, he needed to calm down. So he started messing in his chemistry lab trying to make tequila, right? He didn't know what he had at the time. It was really $1 million idea. But he was mixing stuff. He had like Bunsen burners and Dr. Bunsen honeydew and beakers. But so he was mixing stuff up, and he looked on the shelf, and he had some hydrogen and he had some oxygen, and he sort of mixed them together in this little dish. And he thought, let me add some water to this. And when you added water, you had water. It's complicated. You understand. And so he figured, boy, if I mix more of this together, I'll get enough to make like all the oceans on this earth that I'm about to invent. And so he did. And he had to put a stop to like everything turning into water. So he made the hydrogen atoms kind of go over there, and the oxygen atoms like live in our lungs and stuff instead. And so that's how water got started. It's probably read a little better in the book I read, but you get the picture, I hope. Ask me anything. I am the Doctor of Science stuff.